Welcome back, everybody, to my biblical journey. We are on Genesis 9. In a little over a week since my last one. I have no idea what's going on with my hair, by the way. It kind of looks like I've just got up, when in actual fact I've had a full day. I haven't shaved. I look like a shaggy beast, man. So good video to put out there, really. But yeah, so we're on Genesis 9. I'll crack straight on. And God blessed Noah and his sons, and he said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every bird of the air, upon all that moves on the earth, and upon all the fish of the sea. Into your hand they are delivered." I'm not sure if that basically means that every animal will fear them. It's a bit of a strange one. They've just looked after all of those animals for what was effectively months, as we found out in the last episode. Okay, maybe it's a different relationship before the flood than there was after the flood. I don't know. Might be reading too much into it. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you, even as the green herb I have given you all things. But you shall not eat of flesh with the life in it, which is its blood. But you shall not eat of flesh with the life in it, which is its blood. So I mean, that's sort of like suggesting that the animal should be drained of its blood. I don't know, before you eat it. I think that's why butchers hang the meat in most cases, is to let the blood run out. And in actual fact, when you have a burger and you ask for it medium rare or whatever, it's not actually the blood that you're seeing there when you have it rare. It's just the muscle and that. There's more tender. It's not actually the blood. The blood's already gone. Just a totally random bit of information for you there. And surely the blood of your lives will I require. At the hand of every animal will I require it, and at the hand of man, at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. No. I mean, is that suggesting that God wants them to worship him? Surely the blood of your lives will I require. At the hand of every animal will I require it, and at the hand of man, at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. Can anyone shed any light on that? Maybe you guys know more than I do, which is quite possible. If you're joining me for this journey, thank you very much. Whoever sheds man's blood, his blood shall be shed. Oh, so it's almost like an eye for an eye. Oh, sorry, I've overshot. Whoever sheds man's blood, his blood shall be shed by man, for he made man in the image of God. Whoever sheds man's blood, his blood shall be shed by man, for he made man in the image of God. Again, is that an eye for an eye sort of situation? And you, be fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth and increase in it. And God spoke to Noah and to his sons with him, saying, Behold, even I establish my covenant with you, and with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, of the birds, of the livestock, and of every animal of the earth with you, from all that go out from the ark to every animal of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. So again, it's just re-establishing what was said in the last part, where God promises that he will never do that again to such a scale. What is interesting though is this passage just before that, where it says, and with every living creature that is with you, of the birds of the livestock and of every animal of the earth with you, from all that go out from the ark to every animal of the earth. So this is what I sort of assumed anyway, that there were other animals than that survived the flood. The question is where. Maybe Australia. Maybe that's why the only reason we see any kangaroos is only in Australia. Who knows? It is actually quite strange, actually, that you've got creatures that are in certain countries that you don't find anywhere else unless they've been imported for zoos and what have you. But that sort of that's interesting. That suggests that when things happened, things were split quite differently. Kangaroos, wombats, koalas, they're all very, very specific to Australia. It's interesting. Sorry, total tangent. And God said, this is the sign of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature with you for everlasting generations. I set my rainbow in the cloud, and it shall be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. That's a subject that I don't know whether I want to go down, but we have got such an important symbol in the rainbow of it being between God and the earth, and yet the rainbow in more recent days has been used in a very different manner. I'm not saying that the rainbow shouldn't be used for other things, but it seems to have lost its original purpose and value, which is a shame, because it's pretty specific. It's what it was for generations and generations, and it's kind of been usurped. Like many things are being taken and used for different meanings that devalue, in many ways, Christian values. I'm not going to go too far down that rabbit hole because it's a dangerous one, and I'm not trying to ostracize anyone or upset anyone, so I will stay back on that one. And it shall be, when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the rainbow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. Doesn't mean that we're not going to have floods. We are going to have floods. We do have floods. It's a different kind of flood we're talking about. And the rainbow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. And God said to Noah, this is the token of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. And the sons of Noah that went out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. These are the three sons of Noah, and the whole earth was overspread from them. And Noah began to be a husbandman. And he planted a vineyard. And he drank of the wine and was drunk. And he was uncovered inside his tent. This is interesting words here. Husbandman. I mean, it's a strange word which I'm not aware of. I'm a husbandman. Husbandman definition. A person who cultivates the land, a farmer. I did not know this. I had no idea. Free tenant farmer or a small landowner in the Middle Ages. Well, you learn something new every day. That's not what I thought I would know. Okay, so he became a farmer and he planted a vineyard. And he drank of the wine and was drunk, and he was uncovered inside his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his 2 brothers outside. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders. And they went backwards and covered the nakedness of their father. And their faces were turned away, and they did not see their father's nakedness. That's actually quite a nice way of doing that they knew what they were doing. They stepped backwards, one with one on one shoulder and one on the other, and step in backwards so that they can lay it down without having to look at their old man like that. But see, even alcohol even back then has its wicked way on people. And Noah awoke from his wine and learned what his youngest grandson had done to him. And he said, "Cursed be Canaan. He shall be a servant of servants to his brothers." And he said, "Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be their servant." And Noah lived 350 years after the flood, and all the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. 950 years. So, I mean, after everything he went through, wow. Okay, so Canaan. So I think I misunderstood what happened there. So the sons of Noah that went out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. These are the 3 sons of Noah, and the whole earth was overspread from them. And Noah began to be Noah was the farmer. Sorry, I misunderstood. I don't know why I misread that as Ham was the farmer, but no, Noah was the farmer. Okay, I got distracted by husbandman. Okay, so that's the end of Genesis 9, and sadly the end of Noah. We move on to a different book next time. Guys, feel free to comment, leave comments on the videos, leave me questions, question me, push me, get me to look stuff up, because it's helping. I mean, I'm learning a lot from this, and if you guys are invested and you want to get me to look at things or look at things in a different way, then put it out there. I'm going to try and do the next video with a bit more vigor, because as you might be able to tell, I'm pretty tired. My eyes are giving me away. I think just looking at the camera I can see the state of my eyes. But don't want to keep putting things off just because I'm tired. You know, that's not helping. It's like this is important to me. It's important to someone out there. Maybe someone's getting something out of it. I think people have got something out of my other video from the Book of Enoch, which I will bash out the next one tomorrow. But I mean, that video has gained traction of like 1.7k views, which is incredible. So thank you everybody that's supported on that. I don't know why that one's got so much traction. Maybe the Book of Enoch is something that is mysterious to so many people and they just want to have a look. But yeah, thank you very much. So keep liking, commenting, subscribing, and we will see you in the next episode for Genesis 10 as we depart from Noah and move on with Shem, Ham and Japheth a bit, or maybe their children. We will find out. In the meantime, take care of yourselves and God bless.